Over 20 years after the 9/11 attacks in the US, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed and two alleged accomplices, Walid bin Atash and Mustafa al-Hafsawi, have agreed to plead guilty to conspiracy and murder charges. The plea deal, announced on July 31, will spare them from facing a death penalty trial at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. Instead, they will receive life sentences. The decision is crucial in the case that has been mired in legal complexities for years. Prosecutors say the agreement aims to bring finality and justice for the nearly 3,000 victims of the attacks in New York City, the Pentagon, and Pennsylvania. After 27 months of intense negotiations, a senior Pentagon official overseeing military commissions approved the deal. The three men have been in the US custody since 2003, but their case has been delayed by more than a decade of pre-trial proceedings, mainly because of concerns about whether evidence obtained through torture in CIA prisons could be used. A letter from war court proceedings to victims' families outlined the agreement, requiring defendants to plead guilty to all charges, including the murder of 2,976 people. Rear Admiral Aaron C. Rue, the chief prosecutor for military commissions, mentioned that pleas could be entered in open court next week. The plea deal avoids what was expected to be a long 12 to 18-month trial and the risk that a military judge might dismiss key confessions. The case has been stalled since 2012, with recent hearings focusing on whether evidence and confessions were admissible. Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, a 59-year-old US-educated engineer, is accused of masterminding the 9/11 hijacking plot and presenting it to Osama bin Laden in 1996. He and Mustafa al-Hafsawi were captured in Pakistan in March 2003, harshly interrogated in CIA prisons, and transferred to Guantanamo in 2006. Mohammed was reportedly waterboarded 183 times. Walid bin Atash, in his mid-40s, allegedly trained hijackers and carried out missions for Mohammed and bin Laden. Two other original defendants, Ramzi bin al-Shib and Amr al-Baluchi, were excluded from the plea deal. Bin al-Shib was deemed mentally unfit for trial. Al-Baluchi may face trial separately. The plea agreement comes after significant challenges, including a failed negotiation over the defendants' imprisonment conditions. They had sought assurances against solitary confinement and for better family contact, which the Biden administration did not grant. Reactions from the victims' families have been mixed. Some feel relieved that the case will finally be resolved, while others are disappointed that there will not be a death penalty trial. The process, known as restorative justice, will allow families to submit questions to the defendants and receive answers by the end of 2024. Admiral Rue and his team acknowledged the difficulty of this decision, stating that after 12 years of pre-trial litigation, this resolution represents the best path to justice and closure.